Hello, class. For this discussion, we will be focusing on creativity and innovation as it relates to the flipped classroom idea. So make sure that you take the time to read information about what a flipped classroom is if you've never heard of it. And then you're also going to work to make a direct connection to the Common Core standards and teacher decision making based on student assessments. So we're focusing on the assessment component. So this discussion is broken up into three parts. The first part, you'll be discussing how the flipped classroom idea can be used in conjunction with the Common Core state standards. So, where is that connection? And then you're going to describe ways you could incorporate technology used in the flipped classroom idea to support the framework for the 21st century learning in the classroom as it relates to decision making based on student assessments. So think about how you can use the technology and the flipped classroom that would help you, assess students, and you want to connect it to the framework. So if you click on that framework, I would encourage you to look at the creativity and innovation, which is under the learning and innovation skills of the framework. And then you can look at these three areas: think creatively, work creatively with others, and then implement innovations. So see where you can make that connection there. Then part two, you're going to be thinking about assessments that you created or used in the past to address the following. So discuss if you think a school or teacher should use multimedia resources that is absolutely amazing in delivering both content and assessment, but it is not accessible. So think about, should teachers be using these multimedia resources if not all students can access it? Provide me your explanation, and then evaluate whether the resource must be excluded from a course if there are no reasonable, equivalent, accessible alternatives. So if the multimedia resource you want to use doesn't have an alternative that would be accessible to everyone, should no one then have it? So explain your reasoning, support it with some evidence to back up your analysis. And then part three is where you'll provide a link to your folio, and again reflect on your experience with the redesign in terms of challenges you encountered during your week 2 assignment and how you overcame those challenges, including any difficulties experienced to meet the various components. And then just be sure you meet the guided response. To be proficient, you'll make responses to at least 2 peers, but remember that reaching distinguished participation in this course means that you'll reply to at least 3 of your peers over 2 separate days. So take a look at what is expected of you in terms of the responses to your peers, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.